At Green Marker, family education and financial literacy is a vertical we work in. This is where we deliver bespoke sessions and educational programs based on your family members' needs, goals, life stages, fluency level in subject matter. And for Hadelia and I, this is the subject of passion, the service of passion for us. You'll see that education comes into all of our verticals in some way, shape, or form. I'd like to start first with talking about what are the different topics we discussed in this session. So I'll pass it over to Hadelia to start.
Sounds good. One of the first things that we can talk about is your relationship to money, how you feel about money and how it affects your relationships. What are your values, how it affects how you communicate with your family members, how you handle conflict, and how you build a common vision and a set of goals with your family members. Another area that we talk about is financial literacy. And like Marika said, this is bespoke and customized to your family members, the level of education, and their age groups. So understanding everything from investments to budgeting, to the role of credit, to understanding how you use debt strategically. That's all part of financial literacy. Another area that we work with our families on is investments. We are a third party. We're not tied to any product or institution. So we're able to offer objective advice and objective solutions on investments. So everything from the basics, the differences between stocks and bonds and various areas of investments, to what should you hold in your registered accounts, your non-registered accounts, and what kind of rates of returns are reasonable, what's an MER, and what are different fees. The next area is an area that I'm going to throw back to you, Marika, because it's your most favorite topic.
So the next area is leadership and entrepreneurship. And I think that's crucial to any enterprising family. It's around helping that next generation get in touch with that entrepreneurial spirit and find ways to explore it, as well as learn the skills they need to start their own thing or manage their own thing.
That's right. That's such a unique offering and so exciting. And finally, we can also teach you and engage with you and educate you on legal issues and tax. Everything from the interaction of estate planning and your business succession or continuity planning, to what is a trust, to understanding the role of family law, marriage contracts, prenups, and how they interact with wealth planning as well as tax planning. So Marika, what are the different ways in which we engage with clients and families in this vertical?
Yeah, the way I like to think about this is it is really bespoke. So much of what we need to do is understanding where you are currently and what you're hoping to get out of this. So it looks like sitting down together and discussing what your goals are, life stages, and who's going to be involved in this. And then after that, we craft the program to your need, whether that be us doing one session with your teenage grandchildren, or doing multiple sessions over a year coaching you in one specific area, or being there to discuss things as they come up through your business. So it's really customized to what you need. And on top of that, we do it across Canada. It can be in person if you're in Toronto or Vancouver, but it can also be remote. And we, as you can tell, we like working remote together. So
thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. And I think one last thing to highlight here is just, why is this vertical so important? What we're really seeing with family enterprises is that those businesses are going to be shifted to the next generation in the next 20, 30 years. And it's a large percentage of those businesses. And so for that to shift to the next generation, we really have to make sure that they have the skills in place to take on that responsibility, and have the sincere interest also in it. So this is where this piece becomes really important.
Well put.
Thank you.